Good morning, folks. At least it's morning here on the East Coast when I make this. It is for today. I'm going to release it today. May not find anybody today, and that's fine. Readings are timeless. They always are, because there's no such thing as time. And the energies are persistent. The scripts are the same. So we can count on today's reading being pertinent whenever you get it. If you've stumbled upon it, it's because there's probably a nugget in there for you. It doesn't mean the whole thing's for you. It is a collective reading. But the more you try to see yourself, the more you might get out of it. Just make sure you don't see what's not yours. That's the hardest task we have, is figuring out where we begin and end and what's for us and what isn't. Moon is in Aquarius, and this is why I'm going to release this today, because it's going to take flight into Pisces. Actually, it's going to go under waters. Into the highest order of water, Pisces. And I'm actually Pisces rising. I very much identify with Pisces energy. And I don't identify so much with Aquarius energy, but I have been very close. I have a very close friend that's an Aquarius. And my father was an Aquarius. I'm familiar. I know the energies. I'm comfortable with all the energies, but it's taken me a long time to get that way. So let's see what the universe has in store for us for the next day, because I'm going to release this. This is Moon now. Aquarius taking flight into Pisces, and then I'll try to get us set for Pisces and release that for tomorrow. This is today's reading. Wow! Did you see that? Thank you very much. I appreciate this. How would you like me to receive it? That's the first one. Okay. It's us. We're Libra. Justice. Air. All right. That's it's the second order air. Makes sense. Going to go inside. We keep doing this. We got retrogrades going on. And when that happens, we go in. So we're going to be looking at an internal hermit journey. That's cool. That's where we hear the sound of the center of the universe. It's when we take time to be silent and still and remove all the outside influences. So we're going to do that. And you may not be able to do that practically. And that's okay. You know, we're all right where we're supposed to be, with the challenges that come with where we're supposed to be. We got them. Come out on the other side. Cruelty, 9 of Swords. Okay. So we're going to struggle with some things on the other side of our hermit journey. We might bring some stuff out of it. We're going to figure out what we're going to experience energetically, and then what we might be able to do to mitigate it, because we are co-creators. This energy is happening with or without you. This energy is happening with or without you. That's important to know. You can get on board or not, and you can see it coming, and you can embrace it and integrate it and work with it, or you can resist it and let the universe hand you your butt, because you ain't following along. So what is this? What are we taking with us into this hermit journey? What's working for us? We got one. I want at least 3. We get at least 3, maybe 4. Sometimes it vomits out a little bit more, but that's not really all that common. 3 things, maybe 4. Take with us on our journey. There they are. Look, it just did it. Spit 5 of them out. All right. Got a lot coming with us. We've got 7 of Cups, which is some mingling of some negative energies. Like emotional messing around, fuckery, I like to call it. Pardon-moi French. And then we've got the sun working for us. That's the ultimate in energy. I got stuff shifting here. Got the Hangman. We just had that journey. That's cool. Yep. Queen of Wands has been following us. And completion. We finished. We leveled something up that's coming with us. Okay. So on this journey, there's going to be some negative outside emotional forces. We have the energy the collective God force shining upon us. We have the Hangman, who is losing touch with reality a little bit. His world's being turned upside down. This is great. This is when you get to see things from a completely different perspective. So we've got that working for us. We've got the Queen of Wands, and she's just a fiery, soulful, passionate, driven, creative force. And then we have completion for one, something that we've done, something we've completed. And maybe it's a leveling up. Maybe it's something we've done inside. Maybe it's something we've done outside. But it's something that we've done, maybe both, that's going to help us on this internal hermit journey. It's going to help us face what's on the other side. Apparently, we got a challenging time we're preparing for. Sorry, folks. It's just the way it is. And, you know, it is. We got some real rough stuff. I don't bring the news in. You can bring that in. You can bring that into your living room if you choose. And you can allow everybody to make you feel guilty if you're not subscribing to suffering with the collective as a matter of tempo. I like to be in here. Yep, tower moment. Big time. All right, that explains why we're going to meet some cruelty on the other side. That makes sense. Whenever you have a tower moment, there's two possibilities. You're either going to come back leveled up, or you're going to come back in the same place where you started. Nothing worse than putting a man back where they started. They've written songs about this. So you're either going to end up right back where you began, or you're going to have a huge leveling up moment. And with either of these, you can end up with cruelty. Because you're either going to bring it to yourself. These are the swords you're going to stab in your own back if you repeat cycle because of your self-betrayal. Or it's going to be other people stabbing you in the back for leveling up because you broke protocol and you leveled up and you made it possible. And now, if it's possible, then there's no excuse, right? Except the lies and fantasies we tell ourselves. And then we surround ourselves with people that will mirror that back. And that's how you get to repeat cycles. So we're going to go into a huge tower moment. Know thyself, man. Gonna get shaken. Rude awakening. What else? Anything else going on in this journey? There's got to be. It's just a tower moment. Oh, here we go. No, it laughed at me. It's like, screw you. Got another one. You asked for it, you get it. Yes, okay. The Science card, the Six of Swords. This makes total sense because this is where fantasy meets reality. And so these are your thoughts, and they can get carried away, and they can go either way. They can gear you towards the fantasy, or they can gear you towards what's actually going on, the reality of things. That's the tower moment, is figuring out the difference and then facing your own self and realizing that we project, that a lot of what we're experiencing, we are not actually experiencing. We are making that stuff up. We are filling in blanks, and we do it individually, and we do it as a collective. So, where are we on the other side of this hermit journey that takes us here? This is a rough one, folks. I'm glad I'm here with you, because it's not easy. It's a major turning point, and I'm not surprised we're doing it. While Aquarius is leaving, because that's the collective energy, and with Pisces coming in, which is our former energy, it's the one we're most familiar with, and it is divine love, believe it or not. That one. Judgment. Okay. Ours and other people's. Got to be mindful of our own, right? That's all we can do. We may be judged by other people when we come out of here, and that's fine. It's what we say to ourselves that matter. Also, when I see justice and I see judgment, I know that karma's at play. And since we have the justice is who we are in this today, we embody this Libra air energy and this karmic, you reap what you sow. It's what's coming for us. It's our karma. Judgment. Be wary of your judgments. We are all so judgmental. Like, who the heck are we? Little flicker of the universe. Yep. Nine of Wands. We come out with strength. That's good. We're going to need it. Some fire energy to inspire and to hold firm our boundaries. You know, sometimes you do have to put up the heat to set the boundary. Just be mindful of your heat. You don't want to do it in a way that you regret, because then you become the focus and not the problem. And we tend to be really good at making ourselves the focus instead of the problem. It's nice to get some attention, even if it's crappy attention. Just ask that dog, Ab. Any of the anybody's who's not sovereign. Choose your attentions wisely if you are. You'll find that you don't want all of them. You ever found out you got that attention and you were like, dang, I needed that so bad? Yeah, no you didn't. Right? Woo! Okay. Dominion, 2 Wands. These actually come up here because this is our story on the other side. Okay. So 2 wands, we're going to have a sense of boundaries. So that's good. We're going to have the strength to be able to set boundaries and hopefully do it in a balanced sort of way, in a non-judgmental sort of way, in a way in which we are responsible for our karmic deeds. And it's not just in what we do, it's everything. You know, I know it's in the thoughts, and that's why we have to master our thoughts and stop the icky scripts. To self and others, have the strength. That's part of this science 6 of Wands journey. It keeps popping up for us, so it tells me the collective's not facing facts right now. Okay. Satiate. Okay, good. So we come out 10 of Cups, whole, emotionally full, interpersonally, individually, and as a collective, and we feel whole. So that's a beautiful place. That's good. Pisces energy will do that. It'll bring in that nice emotional satiety. This, I'm full. My cup is full. I have enough for self. I have enough for a particular other, and I have enough for my community. We can just keep taking steps out. The more we fortify ourselves, the more we're available for another worthy partner, the more we're available to serve a community, right? And should you have family between there and that goes in there. Serve the family, serve the community. Then serve the collective. And I'm not just talking out my tush because I have kids. They're all grown. I did it. Well, it's never done. One's still in university, putting through. But they're grown. Did that. Self, partner, family, community. I do that in my work. Not this, my actual get paid for job. It's very community serving related and collective serving related, but more directly community serving. And then I volunteer. I do a little bit of volunteer work for horse related stuff. Yeah. And then I do this for the collective directly, because I can do that through the YouTubies and the TikToks and the whatnot. So cover the bases and you'll see the flow come in, right? Do you, do yours, mind everybody else's unless it resonates. Even if it doesn't, check out the contrast. Don't be so offended about things that aren't in you. It's okay. Just because it's not in you doesn't mean that it's bad. Like Leo energy, I don't have Leo energy, doesn't make it bad. Leo's got so many great things going for it. Why would I throw the baby out with the bee water? Nothing pops with these cards. They just don't. That's why I like to get the horse to pick. So I'm going to do a split in the center and take the 2. Taking shelter. The answers are within. Yeah, the hermit journey. So that makes sense. And again, you know, the 10 of Cups says we take care of self before we take care of partner, before we take care of family, before we take care of community, before we take care of collective. But when we do that, we are full. Embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. Love your instance, folks. You only get to do you this one time. Do that. The best that you can. Be what you want to see. Have a great journey to Pisces.